Hello, number one game enthusiasts! As always, we've prepared for you a truly interesting portion of the latest football news of the past day. Namely, Barca have figured out how to get rid of two Dutchmen. Perez is set to satisfy in the trial against Barcelona, Ronaldo has set a deadline for when he wants to quit Manchester United, and Barca are once again preparing to shock the whole football world. Let's get into it. Chelsea have agreed personal terms with Marco Correa. Now the Blues need to conclude details with Brighton Hove Albion, which should not be a problem to do. Club Brugge leader Charles de Ketelaere has joined Milan for 36 million euros plus add-ins. His contract is valid until the summer of 2027. 18-year-old goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina has moved from Chicago Fire to Chelsea. He's gonna join the pensioners this winter. Xavi appreciates Miralem Pjanic's professionalism. That's why he wants to keep the footballer in the team. The Bosnian has no intention to go anywhere either. Barcelona and Los Angeles Galaxy have agreed terms for the transfer of Riqui Puig. The Catalans will receive a percentage of his future sale. Diogo Jota has penned a new long-term contract with Liverpool. His previous deal was to expire in the summer of 2025. AS Monaco have made an offer to Chelsea for the loan of centre-back Malang Sarr. He also has an option with Fulham. Starting from the 2023-24 season, EA Sports will be the title sponsor of La Liga, which will be renamed to La Liga EA Sports. The agreement is calculated for 5 years. Negotiations regarding the loan of Kepa Arrizabalaga to Napoli are in the final stage. Southampton right-back Kyle Walker-Peters could join Chelsea in case the pensioners fail to bring Denzel Dumfries from Inter Milan. Robert Lewandowski visited Bayern Munich's Giebnerstrasse facilities to say his final goodbye to club personnel. When he was leaving the building in his car, some fans chanted "Ala Madrid." Celta Vigo have announced the move of Oscar Mingueza from Barcelona. His deal runs until the summer of 2026. Ter Stegen's substitute Neto is in negotiations for a transfer to Bournemouth. These sides are close to reaching a common ground. Arsenal's talented striker Folarin Balogun has joined Rem on loan. 18-year-old Carney Chukwuemeka joins Chelsea from Aston Villa. The Blues will lay out £15 million, while the player has yet to undergo a medical checkup. Sporting Lisbon's 20-year-old centre-back Eduardo Quaresma has joined TSG Hoffenheim on a one-year-long loan. West Ham United left-back Arthur Masuaku has joined Besiktas on loan. Manchester City are set to renew Phil Foden's contract until the summer of 2028. His salary will increase 7 times, from £30,000 per week to £225,000. Leicester City centre-back Wesley Fofana has removed his current club from his Twitter bio section. The Frenchman has been reportedly linked with Chelsea. Atalanta midfielder Victor Kovalenko has returned to Spezia on loan. Barcelona forward Martin Braithwaite has a lucrative offer from a Saudi Arabia club. However, he has not yet agreed on a termination of the contract with Catalans. Manchester City are turning attention to Anderlecht left-back Sergio Gomez after the failed attempts to transfer Cucurella. Robert Lewandowski has tweeted an amazing photo with all the trophies and awards he won as a Bayern performer. Fulham have bought goalkeeper Bernd Leno from Arsenal. The Cottagers paid £8 million, with a contract lasting for 3 years. Marcelo Bielsa is the main candidate for the head coaching role at Peru national team. Manchester United left-back Alex Telles is about to move to Sevilla on loan. Eintracht Frankfurt leader Filip Kostic is one of Juventus' priority targets before the transfer window shuts. He was too used to Germany. Then Virgil van Dijk arrived and said, "Welcome to the Premier League," Sergio Aguero noted. Former Huddersfield manager and Marcelo Bielsa's assistant Carlos Corberán was appointed the new head coach of Olympiacos. Man City central midfielder Yangel Herrera has joined Girona on loan. Leeds United have announced that Joe Gelhardt, Sam Greenwood, and Crescencio Somerville have all agreed new long-term contracts at the club. Tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, Serie A debutant Monza will confirm the arrival of Arsenal central defender Pablo Mari. Barcelona will have to open an additional stand for the presentation of Robert Lewandowski. He could beat the record of Ronaldinho, who drew 25,000 spectators. Sadio Mane and Matthijs de Ligt are now world-class players. Why have Hasan Salihamidzic and company been praised lately for their summer transfers? Stated the former Bayern CEO Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Chelsea left-back Emerson Palmieri is close to a move to Lazio. The third round of the Champions League qualification kicked off yesterday, where teams such as Benfica, Monaco and PSV have started their journey. Their results are in front of you. And now it's time for the main events of the day. The lawyers of Barcelona and Memphis Depay are discussing the urgent termination of the Dutchman's contract with the club. The Catalans are unlikely to receive a 20 million euros bid from other sides, so they are ready to let the striker go in order to load off the salary cap. Although Depay will agree to such a move only under the conditions of an offer from a top club. Cristiano Ronaldo has received abuse on Twitter more than any Premier League player. The data is provided by the researchers who have analyzed 2.3 million tweets for the first 5 months of the 2021-22 season. Ronaldo received 12,520 offensive tweets, the most. This is 2.2% of the total number of mentions of the Portuguese on Twitter. Harry Maguire and Marcus Rashford are next in the list. Barcelona are set to recruit another centre-back. The Blaugrana have made an offer of 15 million euros to Athletic Bilbao for Inigo Martinez. If the Lions do not let him go now, the Spain international will be on his way to Camp Nou in the summer of 2023 as a free agent. Barcelona still hope to persuade Frenkie de Jong into switching his club registration. The Dutchman doesn't want to go anywhere, though Barca believe that if Xavi promises him less playing minutes, it will definitely change de Jong's mind. Chelsea are known to actively follow everything regarding Frenkie de Jong. Thomas Tuchel is a long-time fan of the Dutch midfielder's talent and would love to see him in his roster. Between Chelsea and Manchester United, de Jong tends to choose the pensioners. The president of Real, Florentino Perez, will appear as a witness in the case regarding the corruption and bribery over the transfer of Neymar from Santos to Barcelona. This filed a lawsuit against the PSG representative, his parents, former Barcelona presidents José Bartomeu and Sandra Rosell, and former Santos director Odilia Rodriguez. 18 witnesses are to testify in the trial, including Perez himself. The hearings will be held from August 17th to 31st in Barcelona. Cristiano Ronaldo plans to close the issue of his departure from Manchester United in the coming days. The Portuguese would like to settle the matters before August 7th, when the Red Devils enter the pitch for the Premier League's Matchday 1 clash against Brighton and Hove Albion. He still has not that many options, though, with Napoli and Atletico remaining the main ones. Despite the fact that the Indians' president had denied the info about their links with CR7, Diego Simeone appears to be actually interested in his services. On Monday, Barcelona activated their third economic lever by selling a 24.5% share of Barça Studios to Socios.com for a sum of 100 million euros. This move is expected to help the club take care of player registration for new signings this summer, amid concerns that the Blaugrana might have difficulties in doing so. In the immediate aftermath, the Blaugrana could now be primed to sell another 24.5% of Barça Studios imminently, in the process activating the fourth economic lever, Victor Malo reports. The Catalans have received approval from the Assembly to sell a 49% stake in Barça Studios, of which they sold 24.5% on Monday. And according to the journalist, Barca plan to part ways with the remaining 24.5% of the club's audiovisual wing imminently for the same 100 million euros price as they did earlier this week, through which they could plan to bring in 3 new players to the club. It could be Bernardo Silva, Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso. Folks, check out the new video from our football club project and find out how Xavi turned this man Dembele into a football monster. Have a great time watching. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.